Today we have a really fun program. We're going to see the relation of chemistry with all these topics. Global warming, food, medicine, warfare, and we're going to see some solutions for the melting of the polar ice caps.
Stay with us because at the end we'll have a brief conclusion. Now we go with our friend Jessica, who will talk about chemistry and food.
Did you know that chemistry has a lot to do with food? Chefs think of cooking in terms of the art of putting ingredients together to form a new recipe. Food scientists think of cooking in terms of the combination of food chemicals and the reactions they undergo to form a new food product. Our food is made of chemicals. Protein, carbohydrates, and fats are particular types of molecules and amino acids that combine in predictable ways to make up a food. Taste, texture, and appearance can be altered by the addition or substitution of chemical food components. Food scientists work with food chemistry to develop new ways to use and combine ingredients. They study the chemistry of the food to determine the properties of each food component. Working with natural and artificial ingredients, they develop stabilizers, flavorings, and new ways to combine and present foods. Food scientists spend a lot of time in research. They study the chemical properties of the food component, how they combine and deteriorate, how to improve their nutrition, flavor, and storage qualities. This research encompasses a number of science disciplines, but most of the work involves just chemistry. Amazing, huh? Now we will go with my partner Tata that will talk about chemistry in wildfire.
Chemistry is used in warfare. It involves the toxic properties of chemical substances as well. The military has a term which is MBC, which includes the three types of weapons of mass destruction. N standing for nuclear warfare, B standing for biological warfare, and C standing for chemical warfare. Chemical warfare does not depend upon explosive force to achieve an objective. Rather, it depends upon the unique properties of the chemical agent weaponized. Any toxic chemical, regardless of its origin, is considered a chemical weapon unless it is used for purposes that are not prohibited. And now we're going with our partner Andrea to hear about global warming.
The Earth is caught between too hot and too cold. At the moment, the average temperature for the Earth is 15 degrees. The Earth is neither too far away from the Sun, nor is it too close to the Sun. The controlling mechanism for controlling the temperature of the Earth is gases in the temperature that allows visible light to pass through but traps reflected heat, energy, or infrared light. These gases are water vapor, methane, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen oxide, ozone, and freon. Carbon dioxide is often singled out as the greenhouse gas. Carbon is the basis of organic life. One solution to the carbon dioxide problem is to derive an energy system that doesn't produce CO2 as waste. The other greenhouse gas is methane. Now I'm going to present my partner Sofia that is going to talk about the solutions for global warming.
And I'm going to talk about the solution of the global warming and the melting of the polar ice caps. We all know that we have an environmental problem that is called the global warming, and it's causing changes in the earth such as the temperature and the melting of the poles. Besides, is the main cause of the greenhouse effect. And well, I'm here to talk about some solutions. The first one consists on the safest energy. And well, here are some examples. You can walk instead of using the car if the distance are not too long. Put all devices in the saver mode. Disconnect them if you're not using them. Open the windows at night so you don't have to use the air conditioner that much. The second one is to save water. This is very important since we're running out of it. We have to take care of it. Take baths no longer than 5 minutes. Don't wait until the water is hot because you're wasting it and also you're wasting the gas. Don't let the faucet open when you brush your teeth. And the last one, but not least, is to reduce the meat consumed because the cattle creates methane and it is contaminating the world and it's also one of the main greenhouse gases. And now I'm going to introduce my partner, Georgette, that is going to talk about chemistry and medicine.
Welcome back to the studio. We're going to talk about the contributions of chemistry in medicine. Did you know that chemistry is a huge part of the medicine?
Really?
Yes, but as a diagnostic and treatment tool. Chemistry departments in hospital medical labs analyze blood, urine, etc. for proteins, sugars, and other metabolic and inorganic substances. Electrolyte tests are a routine of blood analysis, testing things like potassium and sodium. Most medications are involved in inhibiting a specific enzyme or the expression of a gene. Blocking an enzyme's active site requires a specific enzyme blocker to disable the enzyme's function. Since enzymes are proteins, their functions differ based on shape, and inhibitor drugs must be customized for each target enzyme. This requires chemistry. While the concept of RNA inference is more on the biological side, the engineering of chemicals to inhibit the translation of mRNA into an amino acid sequence by ribosomes requires chemistry. In RNAi, a designed piece of double-stranded RNA literally chops up mRNA to prevent from undergoing translation. Well, we're going to present the conclusion of today's program.
Well, did you know that chemistry is related with everything? I didn't know that. I was a little confused at the beginning. But then, after we saw today's program, I realized it. Okay, there are a lot of advantages that chemistry has given to us. In case of medicine, as we saw already, it has contributed in the discovery of new diseases and also in finding cure for some of them. In food, chemistry has contributed in many things. One example can be the irrigation systems. People use this kind of systems to irrigate the crops with fertilizers and other chemicals to help them grow bigger and with keeping bugs out of them. In case of the warfare, well, chemistry has contributed a lot of that.
The nuclear bombs and all the weapons.
Nuclear weapons. And it has helped in a lot of solutions with the polar ice caps, well, with its melting. Well, it might be all the conclusions for today.
Thank you for watching us. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya!